on the move once again. What we are learning at this hour about Edward Snowden's attempts to flee to Ecuador and where he could surface next.
Ecuador! Ecuador! Buenos dias, Americanos! Comrade workers! I want to start today with this Edward Snowden guy. You're familiar with this guy. He worked for a subcontractor, Booz Allen Hamilton, doing work for our intelligence apparatus here in the United States. And he decided to spill the stuff all over through a reporter, Glenn Greenwald, at The Guardian in Great Britain. And then he fled, as you know, to Hong Kong. And then he fled over the weekend to Moscow. And this is fascinating because, you know, the United States and the Obama administration had been pleading with China to hold this guy in place since June 14th. Said that we had canceled his passport. He shouldn't be able to travel. He needs to be extradited back to the United States pronto. And China said, your paperwork wasn't in order, so we're going to let him go. So they checked him onto an airplane. He flew to Moscow, hanging out in Moscow, and some hilarious hijinks going on there with our friends in the news media because they got word that he was going to be going to Havana, or as they like to call it, Habana. That's how this woman, Erica Gonzalez, at Channel 4 this morning, that's the audio we played. You know, we should play.
Ecuador.
To Ecuador. To Ecuador. Will he be flying over Deutschland and France and Cuba? I'm just curious. Or is it only...
To Ecuador.
Ecuador. Ecuador. It's the selective, politically correct speech of the American news media. Isn't it amazing? What if she pronounces Alabama the way people in Alabama pronounce Alabama? What do you think? Alabama, flying over Alabama. I don't think she does that. What do you think?
Y'all, I just fall to pieces when the sun shines on my head.
Texas, talk like Texas. California, you know? I don't think so.
Unfortunately, her competition for the job is Carmen Chow from MSNBC.
Oh, I know her. Hey, what ethnicity is she?
No one knows.
In international news, Mexican President Felipe Calderón is traveling this week to China to meet with Premier Wen Jiabao and then stopping for a well-deserved vacation in Negril, Jamaica.